Oh, this is really bad. Hi. Okay, so lightning round. I'm 10 minutes late, and we only have an hour and a half together. I'm so sorry. Let me get everything up and running. Camera going. Get subtitles going. Get the bot going. Such a busy file. There we go. Bot should be up and running. Unit, hello! Sushi, welcome! Hello! Sushi, welcome! I think one fox is more than enough. Thank you, Twitch. Subtitles should be active for the folks who need that. Getting the camera up and running. King, welcome! Freddy, hi! Freddy, welcome! Oh my god, it feels like it's been forever, Freddy. How you been? I'm gonna get something out before I can turn on my camera. Lame. Ooh, look, oh, your phone find 15,000 pieces of garbage. Please clean up immediately. Oh no! They found my femboy stash. Chaos, welcome! Yes, King! The Yellow King. Ooh! I think I might have fixed the thing. I don't know. Don't forget to open YouTube chat, but I don't wanna. YouTube hates me. Freddy says, I'm good, thank you! Finally enjoying the sunshine. Ooh, sunshine. Can they do it? Can what do it? Wait, can what do what? Context King, we've talked about this. Anyway, let's make the script. Speed running, getting everything set up. But yes, I'm glad you're getting your, what? How many days of sunshine do you get a year? 2, maybe 3? Yeah, we can. Fine. Face. Cool. Start. And okay, that's everything. Yeah, Aquator is almost up. Yeah, you just started. Anyway, welcome everyone. So today's a lightning round. We've only got less than an hour and a half. Rhea, welcome. Sleepy animal. I'm glad you recognize me as an animal and not just another femboy to be flung about. Also, not a femboy. What? I don't know where that meme started. I'm not like wholly against it, but no, I'm not because people kept calling me that for a little bit, and so I just kind of I ran with I run with things. I'm just a fox chasing cars. Leave me alone. Edit, no time to clip it. Well, good thing y'all are so incredibly lazy to too lazy to clip anything. I know I'm safe. Rhea says, turn the lights off, let me write my memories on your eyelids. I don't know whether that's romantic or creepy. But I'm into both, so that's a win for me. Exclamation mark, I am king, yo. Actually, good idea. Let's give that a go. We've been experiencing some wild errors. I tried to fix it multiple times. I don't know if it worked, but for some reason, every time I try and correct it, GitHub rejects the updates. No, it's still not working. Oh, dang it. Alright, I'll give it another go tonight. We'll figure it out. Ria says, I hate digital art, mainly because I don't have a drawing tablet. It is a bit frustrating. If it does not work, I will fight. It's not me, I swear. I'll try giving another update tonight. But yes. How you doing, Ria? Anyway, we're working on a emote today. I really want to get this dance emote done because I think it's really cute. We don't really have any slots for it. We'll have to remove something in order to fit it in. But I don't know. I don't know which one. Maybe we'll have to have a vote. Maybe we can use the tier list to decide which one to get rid of. But yeah, I really want this this dance emote. Or if we can get enough subs, to unlock another slot. But I wouldn't bet on that. When it says, currently struggling to learn sculpting in Blender. Good progress for today. Ooh. Yes, Blender's sculpting tools are surprisingly powerful. They're, like everyone, when I first started learning sculpting, everyone's just like, oh no, you gotta use Sculptress or ZBrush or something like that. You can't use Blender. That's a modeling program. You can't do sculpting in a modeling program. But I tried it again recently, and it's actually pretty good. Like, at least for the basic stuff, as long as you're not, like, expecting to do anything, like, crazy. Like, if you're going, like, full on, you want Substance Painter or something like that, but... Look, if it's working, then you're doing it correctly. Sculpting is actually very free. It's like working with clay. You don't have to worry about topology. You don't have to worry about, you know, seams. You don't have to worry about UV unwrapping. All that's for the low poly thing that you're baking the high poly sculpt down onto. But yeah, if it's working, you're doing it right. And also, unlike modeling, where you need to understand topology and proper forms and all that stuff, sculpting's a much more artistic process, a lot less technical, and so doing it wrong isn't as bad as doing it wrong in, say, doing topology wrong and learning wrong topology and edge flow and stuff, and then having to unlearn that later. I feel like sculpting is something that you can do wrong and still be fine. Anyway, Freddy, how you been, buddy? Freddy, how goes the plans for the, America adventure? Okay, this one should actually be fairly easy to animate, because we just gotta have the head orbiting around. King says, will I become a William Afton? Check out this goal, no. Oh no, I shouldn't have. What have I done? Freddy, no. Ooh, 18. Okay. Also, why do you get advantage on that? Like, what's the justification for an advantage roll? Like, do you have bonus to? Who the heck is William Afton anyway? I'm not very familiar with the yeah, with whatever that is. Okay, so let's paint out this black outline that we did here, because we don't actually need that. If we do, I'd much rather have it on a separate layer. Oh, let's get rid of the line art. Let's see what we're doing. Oh, it's a FNAF thing. I've really got to get on that. Oh, Anexi has actually been trying to get me into Poppy Playtime. Aggressively. They've been aggressively. They've been threatening me with violence. Please send help, chat. If I don't play Poppy Playtime with them. So that could be something happening soon. Looking forward to that. Should I be looking forward to it? Has anyone else here played Poppy Playtime? 4 Naps at Freddy's. I'm not big on, like... I tried playing Five Nights at Freddy's. It just bored the heck out of me. Like I grew up on Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill 3, I think was one of the first three. Like it was the third game I ever played, and I played that game to death. I love that game. Um, and I was like 10, 12. King says no. Play it and stream it. What? Five Nights at Freddy? I don't like. I love horror games, but I don't really want to stream horror games because I feel like it'd just be boring. Like I'm not like PewDiePie or anything like that. I don't like scream and yelp. I'm mostly just want to like, say hi. Do you want to be friends? Nope. Meanie. Wander off. Not really entertaining. Watch Game Theory and you will kind of get it. I did watch Well, I actually hate Game Theory. Like, who is it? MatPat? It's, ugh. Ugh, I can't watch Game Theory. Game Theory icks me out. I'd much rather watch something like Wendigoon. Wendigoon, so much better. Game Theory is trash after growing up on Wendigoon. Trinity says, the last horror game I played, I eventually stopped getting scared and started loving the lore. Ooh. Have you played, Soma? Soma has fantastic story. King says, we don't give a fuck if you do. We will kinda like. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Soma's actually. I just grabbed something in my Steam library earlier today. This Never Why. I was half tempted. I was actually half tempted to play this on stream today. The art's made by the same guy who did Celeste and something else. This is just a demo at the moment. Release date October 26th. We could play this on stream because I adore this art. It's apparently like a... Here we go. After quitting her dead-end job, Fiona starts over on a farm, becomes an immortal herald of a dead god, make friends, fight horrors, and pay your debt in this nightmarish life. It feels like an eldritch... It feels like... Hang on. It feels like a mashup between Deadwood... Oh, it says right here. Deadwood and Stardew... That's exactly what I was going to say. It feels like a mashup between Deadwood and Stardew Valley, which I'm 100% here for. Fucking loved the shit out of Deadwood. The aesthetic, the art. A lot of that's come over into the maps I've been making on Mondays. And I also really enjoyed Stardew Valley, playing Stardew Valley. I wonder if this has co-op. Ooh, I wonder if it'll have... Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, man, I hope they bring co-op into this. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Anywho, OMG, the demo for this was so good. Oh, you've played it? You played it? Okay, excellent. Well, I don't mind if it's short. Would you guys be interested in watching that? As I said, art's by the same person who did, Celeste, which is a beautiful game. Oh, wait, for this? For, Neverway? It is very short. Well, yeah, I don't, it's so short, that game. I don't mind if it's short. Like I said, we'll play it on stream. But yeah, if that's... Oh, okay, Muse here. Excellent. So, I was working on the Scrungle thing last night, and I found a bug that just made me... It was hilarious. Hang on, let me, do some shenanigans. Okay, I'm just... Did actually script. Play... Wait, no, that's wrong. Hang on, wait, what? Go from there. Dang it. Wait. Okay, so this is the rebuild of Chat Party. So all the little blobs. So for anyone who doesn't know, Chat Party's little blob things jumping around the bottom. A lot of people have custom scrungles. It's a good time, and you can do commands and stuff. I'm sorry, my throat's acting up. Just a second. Anyway, so I'm rebuilding the thing in Godot, primarily to allow me to grab scrung. Like, the main thing I want to be able to do is just pick up scrungles and throw them around with physics, because I just think that'd be so much fun. And also, to have everyone down the bottom and have like the chat bubbles down the bottom so I can see them. Because right now it's an overlay in OBS. I can't actually see what's going on with the scrungles yeah, unless I like maximize the OBS view window. And it'll also allow me to have like the YouTube chat down the bottom, like have both YouTube and Twitch chats coming to the same place, and I can just read it down the bottom of my screen. Don't have to look over it. Anyway, I got it running. I got like I got it click through. Everything's working, and I've started work on the physics, so they drop down. And I play it. So I'm just gonna pause it when it starts running. I play it, and so never mind this guy, but he spawns here. Oh, wait. Let's hide that one. He spawns here and then just falls down. And this is a normal bug. Like you know, like I figure, okay, I've screwed up the collision somewhere. Let me turn it off. So yeah, hang on, stop. Play pause. So yeah, he appears there and he just falls down. I don't know if you caught that. Anyway. He appears, falls down, and I'm sitting there thinking, okay, yeah, this is normal, this happens. I've probably just misplaced collision. But then... then... Is he gonna do it? Oh, dang, have I messed it up? Falls down. He just flies across the screen. Did you catch that? Okay, I'll play it again for anyone who missed it. Just watch real careful. He falls off. Wee! For some reason he just reappears and flies across the screen. And I've got no idea why he's doing this. Let's see. He's upside down. Why? I have no idea how this could... Okay, I figured it out eventually. But... he falls off and he's like, okay, this is normal, I'll bug fix this. And then he just flies back in. And he just flips. He just does some random heat around the screen. Anyway, I just found that endlessly hilarious. just playing. And he just goes, Anyway, the problem seems to be that the silly sprungle behave. The problem seems to be that the collision and the sprite are mismatched. Yeah. So fucking funny. Anyway, I know what the problem is. I'll fix it after stream. But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you, Mew. And the rest of the chat. But yeah, that's the joys of development. That's why I don't do development live. Actually, I feel like that would have been hilarious to do that live. So fucking funny. Anyway, welcome back, Mew. Have you not tried using the yeet command? That's a yeet command? Actually, ooh, Unit. When I do have the physics stuff activated, hey, how you doing? Oh, Mizuki, did you miss the thing about that we just went through with the little glitch in the chat party? Anyway, Unit. Yeah, with the physics, we could absolutely add a yeet, and just have people exclamation mark yeet and throw their little scrungle around. That'd be really fun. Just give it a random direction. Add that to up. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Yeah, Mizuki, we were just talking about maybe doing a game stream later. For Never View? Never Way. I know you play a lot of horror games. This seems like it'd be up your alley, too. Asked by the same person who did Celeste. I almost said... but yeah, it's demo. Apparently it's very short. But yeah, I don't know if this is something you're interested in. It's kind of like Stardew Valley meets Darkwood. Dark was another fantastic game. I definitely recommend this for you, Mizuki. It has a gorgeous art style. Let's go to the Darkwood. Ooh, it's 80% off. Ooh, it's 80% off. Hey, Mizuki, what's your Steam? I could buy you a present. But this is fantastic. The lore is really, really quality, like top notch. Well, if you don't feel like playing that demo, Darkwood is currently 80% off. I heartily recommend this. It's kind of like a survival horror top-down. The art is absolutely gorgeous. It's got all these like very, very unique characters. Anyway, how are you doing, Mizuki? Oh, and it has a wild-ass story. Please don't threaten me with a very scary horror game. It's not actually, well, it is quite spooky. It's not really scary, though? I don't know. Define scary. I'm really bad at handling horror. You've been playing Silent Hill F. You seem to be handling Silent Hill F. Actually, if you've been enjoying Silent Hill F, have a go at, Nuts. What was it called? Oh man, I'm completely 404ing right now. Nuts! It was that castle game, the one set in the Japanese castle. Let me check my wish list, see if it's on there. But yes, Deadwood is phenomenal. Man, I've really got to click this. Games I just added. Ooh, Scone. Carrion's fun. Where in the heck is it? Stray, that's another game I'd really like to play. Ooh, Signalis. Definitely want to play that someday. That's got such lore. Fear and Hunger. Fear and Hunger is another game with phenomenal lore. Ah, Labyrinth of the Demon King. There it is. If you're enjoying quote-unquote Silent Hill F, Labyrinth of the Demon King? Ah, okay. Well then, you'll be fine with Darkwood. Darkwood isn't like a Five Nights at Freddy's kind of scary, which is not a horror that I'm a fan of. But Labyrinth of the Demon King is really good fun. Before I forget, do y'all want to join my family? Have to be a ball or spam. But yes, Labyrinth of the Demon King. If Mizuki, if you, when you're done with Silent Hill F, if you want to do something that's similar to that, this is very Japanese lore inspired, very horror, very Silent Hill. Is a good game. Is really, really good fun. Definitely recommend. If you just want to have a peek at it before you buy, it has a free demo that's pretty long. But yeah. Definitely recommend. Labyrinth of the Demon King. Don't you mean we... one horror game that was too much for me was Amnesia the Bunker. Oh, I haven't played that one yet. I've played a couple of Amnesia games, but I haven't played the Bunker. Interesting. Okay, so let's get a booty back. I'll check out the demo. As long as it's something isn't on a massive sale, I can't... Oh, do you mean unless something's on a massive sale, I can't afford it? Being a student is expensive. Ooh, it is. Okay. Well, Darkwood is currently like 80% off, and find me on Steam. I'd be happy to buy it for you. I think you'd, I don't know, maybe you'd like it. But yeah, Demon King has a free demo. Darkwood is currently 80% off. If you're pressed for cash, there are options. And then, you know, there's always the high seas. Wink, wink. But yeah, how you doing, Mizuki? Oh, Mizuki, you were asking earlier about the, what I've been up to with the, angel stuff. Oh, actually, have I shown you the concept art? Germany is insanely strict about that. What? Insanely strict about? Oh, pirating. Yeah, Australia is too, but, you know, VPNs. But yeah, this is the concept art for her. I don't know if we ever showed you that. I think you mentioned Kintsugi before, but yeah, she has Kintsugi all up and down her body. She has a different hairstyle now, but yeah. There's some ideas. Idea. Thanks, Fox. But yeah, let's see the snaps. Up to spine 2. Yeah, I've been rendering. So up on my Blue Sky and my Twitch account, I've been rendering regular time lapses of the progress. And yeah, this is what we're up to now. We just finished the spine and the tail last episode, made some holes to stick have the wings stick out of, and yeah, she's coming along great. Trinity says, I'm gonna keep lurking, but I hope you have a good stream. Thank you so much, Trinity, and have a good luck. Ah, we love Trinity. But yeah, she's coming along well. We're getting closer every day. It's a long process though. Iron King says, the fuck you mean being alive is expensive? It really is though. I mean, cost of living crisis? Have you heard of it? It is getting more expensive every day. Oh wait, hang on. Do you mean, the fuck do you mean, comma, being alive is expensive? Or the fuck do you mean being alive is expensive without a comma? Because those mean two different things. So we're gonna separate out the neck from the head, because the head's just gonna be like rotating. Orbiting. And the body is gonna be drawn to follow along with it. So we're gonna make this. No. This one here is just gonna be the head. There. And this one here is gonna be the booty. Mizuki says rent and groceries aren't gonna pay themselves. Rent and groceries, yeah. So expensive. Yeah, I get that, Mizuki. It's a hard knock life. Okay, so there's the head and the on different layers now. And yeah, we're just gonna have the hang on, wait, we've missed some stuff. Stuff off screen down here. Update, there we go. So yeah, we're just gonna have the head and the light kind of go like this. And then we're gonna animate the body to follow along with them. This should be fairly easy to famous last words. Iron King says the second one. Oh, well, yeah, unless, like, do you still, like, no shade, Iron King, but do you still live with your parents? Like, that might be why you're not so stressed about cost of living. It's a bad time for a lot of us. And even if you're not experiencing it yourself at the moment, that doesn't mean you can't have empathy for people who are. Ow, ow. There we go. Okay. There's that. Let's just a little. Bow, 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 bow. Electroshock. Actually, yeah, Electroshock. Let's read this one out. Electroshock's a really good friend of the channel. They've been an excellent support for me getting started as well. It's been wonderful just having someone I can. Some days you just don't really feel like streaming. You know, you wake up, you've got it scheduled, but you're just like, I can't even. And yeah, just have someone that you can ping and be like, hey, can we collab? I can't do this on my own right now. Is enormously helpful. Oh, King said I meant living is expensive. Ah, okay. Yes, I understand. So you meant the first one. So how's your day going, King? Has anyone had a chance to play Territory IO? Has anyone else been playing Territory IO since we last streamed? Oh, I don't. Chaos says, not yet. Oh, Chaos, hello! I don't know if I said welcome to you yet, but if I didn't, hello and welcome! Meow, meow, meow. How's your day been, by the way, Chaos? I'm King says, going on the road. So see y'all late and yellow love. Aw, love you too, King. And good luck on the trip. Safe travels. Chaos says, I'm here from the beginning. Not the best day. Oh, wanna talk about it, bud? I mean, I understand if you don't want to talk about it, like, on stream in front of everyone. Like, we can have a yap after stream if you'd like. You think that'd help? Meow, 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 meow. Mizuki said, I just got an ad. Oh, AI again? Everyone's been getting ads. Momo got, like, 2 ads last stream. That was a thing. But yeah, I've been getting served any ads, which is wild, because I'm actually, like, low-key kind of, like, optimistic about AI. But I never get any ads for them. Mostly because I'm... Actually, maybe they... Oh, I know what it is. Okay. I think the reason I don't get served any ads for AI is because I keep Googling self-hosted AI tutorials on YouTube. And they must be passing... They must be passing that to the ad picker bot things. And be like, oh no, this guy's not interested in paying for AI. He's going to host his own. Pro tip. Look up AI self-hosting videos on YouTube to get yourself off the off the AI ad list. Chaos says maybe after. I don't really want to talk about it now. That's okay. I understand, buddy. I hope you do better soon. Unit says, yeah, got ad just now. Interesting. Ooh, did you get an AI ad as well? Bow, bow. Single scooter like that. Yeah, that works. Like the glow stick. Oh! Oh, you only got a Twitch too. Interesting. I mostly get join the army ads. Which is weird, because I'm like absurdly anti-authority. Like, I do not do well in situations where you have to follow orders. Like I'm the last person you want in the military. I'll go AWOL in a second. Same. Yeah. Anti-authoritarianism for the win. Sancho, hello, welcome back. How you doing, buddy? You missed a lot. We've had a very active first half an hour for the stream. We talked about some very funky bugs, or a very funky bug with the current implementation of Chat Party and Godot. Chat's been trying to call me a femboy again. They're bullying me, Sancho. And we talked about possibly doing a gameplay stream next week. Explosions and cookies? Scuzzy, welcome! We were just talking about you. Scuzzy says, hi! Sorry I'm late. Didn't get the notification again? Oh, bullying you. Sancho, Mew says, well, if I were in some kind of an organization which innovates how humanity cleans up after itself, I gladly follow orders. Oh, yeah. Okay, this is a... Oh, Freddy says, you get to be an edge runner in our coming cyberpunk dystopia, 100%. I am 100% there. Like I said, I'm already, like, working on, use the anti-corpo feelings. Yeah, I'm already, like, self-hosting my own little AI bot. I'm very big on open source coding. 100% Edge Runner all the way. Like, I love technology, but I hate authoritarianism. So yeah, being an Edge Runner is like 100% my my vibe. Scotty says, well, I'm eating my first meal of the day. Well done! Awesome! Some spaghetti. Somebody, what, how's it go? Somebody to my spaghetti. With a lot of cheese. Cheese! Ow. Well, anyway, welcome back, Scuzzy. So glad you're here. But yes, anarchy. I'm a very big anarchist. Always have been. I know people have mixed feelings on the concept, but I don't. I'm very much... Like, I don't mind. I'm very patient with people. I'm open to hearing other ideas, but so far, no one's really been able to do a very good job of talking me out of my anarchistic leanings. Though some have tried. Some less respectfully than others. Mew. Mew was saying, well, if it was some kind of an organization which innovates how humanity cleans up after itself, I gladly follow orders. So there's an interesting saying that that really meshes with me. If you try and tell me to do something, I will go through all kinds of hell to avoid doing it. But if you ask me to do something, I will almost certainly go through all kinds of hell to make it happen. You know, it's kind of like the difference between being told to do something by someone who thinks they own you. It's just not gonna happen. But if you ask me to do something as a friend, as a favor, you know, and respect my choice in the matter, then yeah, 100%. I'm always here to help out. It's just like Mizuki says, I'd be too stupid to be an Asia runner. I like doing research and other stuff while I watch videos that explain technology I'll never understand. Well, I mean, that's a good start. Also, you said you were studying earlier, Mizuki. Would you mind sharing what that is? I'd be very interested in that. You also says reverse psychology. Well, the thing is, I'm difficult, but I'm not an idiot. Like, I know when someone's trying to reverse psychology me. Because he says... Oh, so Scuzz is on a streak. Scuzz is on a 35 stream streak. We got a big streaker in chat. Look at you. Chaos. I think Scuzzy might be catching up. Although, Scuzzy's got a little way to go. But yes, we love a good streaker in chat. Mizuki says, American culture with a focus on politics. Wait, for reals? Like, actually? Because it says slowly climbing up to Chaos's level. We'll never be on Chaos's level. Chaos is on their own level. Freddy says, that's why I always think it pays to be nice. Absolutely. If someone I like asks me to do something, then sure. But if someone I don't like tells me to do the same thing, I'll fuck it up just absolutely. Yes. Yes, I totally fuck with that. 100%. It says, Freddy high! Yes! We love Freddy. Well, that's a very cute emote, too. Oh, I like that. That's very cute. Mizuki says, yes, actually. Oh, okay. Well, I have always found American culture. Have you been to America, Mizuki? I spent a little bit of time in America, and I found them quite nice. Very interesting people. Very loud. And I know that, like, there's all different kinds of Americans, but all the Americans I've met have been universally quite loud. Yeah, I understand there's different subcultures of America. This is such a big country, but not universally loud. God, no, that would never let me. What? Why not? Mule says, Fox, I have just met the Skin Bandits. Ooh. Mew's currently playing Kenshi. I think they're up to like 300 hours or something. But I've got like 900 hours, so I've been very much enjoying watching them have all their first times in Kenshi. And this is their first time meeting the Skin Bandits, which, a pack of robots that like to collect skin. Where? It's horrifying. Scuzzy says, oh, hi Chaos, Unit, Mizuki, and whoever else is in chat. I haven't seen y'all. Nobody! Welcome back! Or should I say, welcome back somebody? Okie dokie. So that's the I think that's the basis of it done. Let's get to animating, and then we'll do the colors once we've got the line art animated. Oh, we're already in animation mode. Let's go that, and we'll hide this as well. I'm just gonna animate this head, just doing its roundabout rip. Their faces. Shut up. Wait, Mew, do you have any do you have beep in your party right now? I'm curious, can you if you manage to kill any of them, can you take some of their skin and put it on a Hiver? Because I feel like that'd be hilarious, because a bunch of Hivers running around beep running around pretending to be human. Ah! But it says, since you have no body, is it fate I call you a soul? Is that a Dark Souls reference? Duke says, I'm a queer person and not particularly subtle in my criticism of the US. Yeah, same. Well, actually, hang on. No. I'm also in a similar boat. And, I, especially like in San Francisco and, you know, LA and Vegas and that kind of area, they are very, very pro, you know, everything in that. And they are also very critical of America. Like, one thing I've found, especially traveling, most Americans I found traveling are hypercritical of America. And online as well. Like, a lot of Americans are, like I wouldn't be too worried about, like, your criticism of America, because a lot of Americans are also very critical of America. And same with the queer thing. Like, I found it, like, them to be very welcoming of, you know. I suppose it depends on where you go. If you're, like, deep south, or, like, Rust Belt, they might have different opinions, but there's definitely places in America that are very, very accepting of that sort of thing. And indeed very welcoming, and, you know, definitely check out, oh, I'm not talking about citizens. The administration would take issue with it. They have denied entry or kicked out German. Oh, yes. I heard about that. That was wild. Yeah, it is a bit spicy right now, but I don't know. I have hope. There's a lot of Americans who are very upset with this, as upset with the situation as we are. Um, I I haven't given up hope on America because I've known enough Americans to know that they've made some bad calls, but I think they'll come good. Ooh, this is nice. Oh, this is good. Yeah, we needed this little line here. Hang on, wait. A line here instead. Okay, yeah, we desperately needed a little line here to find the snoot. Ooh, make it a little around here. Ah, not quite. No. I think that helps. Nah, we don't need that. Nobody says go for it, mate. You can call me anytime. Wait, what? Oh, Scuzzy says I'll just restart since you have nobody is at fair I called you. So go for it, mate. Call me anything. Oh, I get it. Nobody. Soul. Ah. I'm a bit slow. Scuzzy says, can I call you hun? Mizuki says, I'm also hopeful, but so much damage has been done, it's gonna take a while for the US to recover. I agree. It's been a big test. Like, I think, did you say you're majoring in politics? I think this has been a huge test for their checks and balances system. It's definitely shown a lot of weaknesses because the Americans pride themselves on their checks and balances, their political system, and it's definitely taken a heck of a beating. Like, this has been like the test for the whole checks and balances system that the Americans are always so proud of. And it's definitely shown a lot of weaknesses. But I don't know. Maybe they can come out stronger for it and like patch some of those. You know, bring out a hotfix for the checks and balances. Mizuki says same in Germany, to be honest. So yeah, it's kind of a global trend at the moment. A lot of like everyone seems to be struggling. Reload Bob, welcome. Ragabat, hi. Ragabat. Are you two in the Discord together? Excellent. I hope you're there for the 5. I think Scuzzy means hi. Yeah, there we go. So it says, "World's going to shit anyway." I've heard an interesting statistic. Apparently, the number, the prepper phenomenon. Everyone knows about it. I'm low-key a bit of a prepper myself, but apparently there are no people who engage in like prepping behavior over the age of 30. Or sorry, what was it? Yeah, the vast majority of preppers are under the age of 35. Very, very few in the boomers generation. And I think that's like part of the not necessarily nihilism, but yeah, we're apparently statistically very wary of the future, whereas the boomers are just kind of like, lol, had my bit. Good luck. While they check out into retirement. But yes, Ragabat, welcome! Newell says, either it's generational psychology or older people have lived their lives and don't have as much. I think it's that they're from a period. Because, you know, the old can't teach an old dog new tricks thing. I think they've learned that, you know, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, go into the CEO's office and give him a firm handshake, and, all that bullshit. And they don't grasp the world has changed, and they just keep repeating the same lines that they always have, keep voting for the same politicians they always have, and they just convinced that everything's going to be the same, and it's absolutely not. Princess, I mean, statistically, we also live in the most peaceful time in all of history. Yeah, but that's because no one's interested in fighting anymore. Like, that's not necessarily all there is to it. Not that it helps with the cost of living, but still a positive. It is definitely a positive, but it's more of a quiet kind of, like, suffering. And the fact that, like, you know, everyone's so fed up with their governments that even if a lot of the governments decided to try and start a war, no one would show up. Because no one's interested in dying for their country anymore, and for good reason. Fuck that noise. Look at me, getting political. It doesn't take much to get me ranting. Mizuki's studying politics! Mizuki, did you want to weigh in on this? Our resident politics scholar? Una says, do you think with the easy access to information from the internet, the newer generation is more exposed to global news? I think it's more that they're, more... What's the word? Not desensitized. I don't know, they just very annoyed with the way the world's going. like it is the access to information, absolutely, but it's also how they're engaging with the information. They're not as optimistic about the information they're getting. When it says love the ranting, yay. I'm glad, because I wasn't gonna stop. Actually, I would stop if it was upsetting people. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. Freddy says, true, but better than me being conscripted than jailed or killed. Yeah, I'd definitely choose jail time. Actually, I'd choose going off into the wilderness. Scuzzy, we can go out into the wilderness together. We can dodge the draft together at your lake house. Mizuki says, it really depends on how you define violence. If you look at violence between countries, and especially right now, I probably disagree. Ooh. But if you also add in country violence, it's going to be a no from me. But it really depends on what time frame we're looking at. That's interesting. Okay. Add in country. Oh, like, oh, you mean like international, like, wait, not international, but within the violence within. Oh yeah, so nations becoming more violent internally as opposed to external. That is an interesting point. Intranational. Thank you. Yes. Unit says stream a lake house when? Actually, so I don't want to name names, but if you know, you know. I do have another friend who's a streamer who's always talking about starting up a commune, which I love the idea of. Just getting a bunch of friends together and just starting our own little commune out in the wilds and just, you know, get ourselves an satellite internet connection, a couple of wind turbines, a couple of solar panels, and just get out of it. And just watch everything burn from the outside. Commune, you say? Yeah. Scotty says, let's go! Fuck the lake house, let's build a cabin in the mountains. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. I mean, I can bring some of the technical know-how. I've got some electronics expertise. I can set up the IT stuff. I'm also pretty good at growing my own food. We need someone who's good with the hard tech, like someone who's got some engineering experience. But yeah. Okay, let's get to animating this. I think... Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's do a little bit... How's that look? Perfect. Love it. Mizuki says, so many governments... Oh, Scuzzy says, I'm also good at growing my own food. I am quite crafty, if I say so myself. Okay, cool. So you can be our head of agriculture. God, it feels like I'm setting up some kind of Stalinist dictatorship. Scuzzy, head of agriculture. Comrade Scuzzy. Mizuki says, so many governments are just using violence to suppress their citizens. Oh, okay. Especially towards left-leaning citizens, including Germany. Even if we don't talk about it, I haven't heard much about that at all. I mean, not saying that I don't believe you. I'm just saying I'm not like really um aware of the situation in Germany right now. Because, like you said, Germans don't really seem to talk about it much. But I'm very interested in hearing more, or learning more, especially from a German's perspective. Scuzzy says we will be rocking cloaks in the mountains, going medieval style. I mean, we don't necessarily have to go medieval style though. Like, we can bring some tech, like a couple of 3D, like metal 3D printers, wind turbines, solar panels, satellite internet. Like, we don't have to go full medieval, do we? We can go like tech commune, right? Go cyberpunk. No, solar punk. Yeah, we can go full solar punk. I love some solar punk. Turtle says, "Hello, fellow Earthlings. Hello, fellow Turtle." Guy says, "Hello, Turtle. Pack your shit. Bring your wife. We're gonna go live in the mountains." Oh, interesting. Turtle says, "Heck yeah, I'm married to a German. If that helps." I mean, it doesn't hurt. Hell yeah, it helps. Yeah, it's because he approves. Okay, let's animate this head. Was head. Stop giggling. And it says, got us stuck up on electrical engineering books for sustainability of the commune. Or, I mean, physical is always good, but digital is also great. Get a hard drive and back up the whole of Wikipedia. It's the first thing I do. Like, well, I guess a couple of hard drives. Mizuki says, our police regularly beats up people. Oh yeah, there's way too much of that happening everywhere. Goodness. Colonel says, does anyone else have emergency rations? I do, actually. Yeah, I have everything from dried beans, protein powder, dried fruit, oats, noodle cakes, tinned vegetables, tinned fruit. But that's, being Australian, well, honestly, it should be normalized. Because there's that old saying, there's only like 3 days of food in a city. Like, if a city gets completely cut off, it's only got 3 days worth of food to survive. So if there's like a bushfire or a flood or, you know, a fuel crisis, hint hint, it's not so much about just looking after yourself. It's about, like, taking some of that weight off the local, like, emergency response things. So if you've got... No. Well, I don't do this so that I'll do well. I do this so that I won't be a burden on the systems that are going to help take care of everyone else around me. So, you know, if I've stocked up, the emergency services can... They don't have to worry about me. They can focus more on helping the more vulnerable people. People who either didn't plan ahead themselves or weren't able to or didn't have the means. I just feel like it's the socially responsible thing to do, to have some degree of food stored up. Mizuki said, if you can afford it, if you have the means, the space, the financing, that sort of thing. Because it is quite an investment. It's like, you know, a year's worth of food that I just kind of like rotate through. Mizuki says, and one of our police unions is now led by a guy who proudly calls himself a Nazi. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's scary. That's heckin' scary. Police unions in general, not a fan of. But the idea that, one of their leaders openly proclaiming themselves, that's terrifying. I'm gonna have to draw a guide for this, because otherwise, if I try and wing this, it's just gonna go. It's just gonna go wrong. Let's get a softer red. There we go. Oh, Total says, but it's important to have some nice things too. A couple of bars of chocolate and emergency supplies. Save the brain too. I'm not big on chocolate. For me, that's the dried fruit, the tinned fruit, and I've also got a lot of spices. Like, lots of spice. I love my spice. So that's my, soul treat food stuff. Like, you know, long story spices. And also, like, I'm growing lots of herbs and stuff, so yeah. Yeah, dried fruit, peanut butter, and my it's my sweets. Um, Freddy says, "I'm no prepper. I just have giant bags of those because they keep forever." Yes. Duke says, "Not a fan of the police in general. I'm a same, 100% same." I don't know where to go with that, but yeah, no, I'm definitely not a fan of the centralization of that much violence. The monopolization of that much violence. There's no way this can go well. And cheaper to buy in bulk too. Yes, indeed. And if you rotate your stock, just just use the older stuff first, and then whenever you buy stock, just put it at the back of the shelf. You don't really need to, yeah. Once you've done that initial investment of getting it stocked up, you don't really have to worry about it running out of date if you're just constantly using stuff. And it says chocolate, huh? The guy says they just made me remember The Walking Dead, how Michonne and Rick's son don't remember the name, how they shared chocolate. Oh yeah, I haven't seen much of The Walking Dead, but yeah. I heard the later seasons got a bit eh. Turtle says, yeah, it keeps forever. It's high calorie and tastes nice. Oh, okay. Interesting. Oh, Yummy shout out. We love Yummy. Turtle says, we also made sure to have a small gas stove and gas along with water purifying tablets. Ah. Freddy says, I've got to head out and do some work. It's been fun though. Have a lovely stream day. Bye, Freddy. Love you. Good luck at work. Oh, we love Freddy. He says, not a fan of the police, not a fan of the current government, just kinda not a fan of a lot of things happening right now. Yeah, it's not a lot to be a fan of. Okay, so we're gonna kinda orbit. Actually, no, it needs to be a smaller orbit than that, because otherwise E is gonna come out. So I'm gonna use the nose, the tip of the nose. It's kind of like my origin point, and we can come up that far, go out that far this way, come up that far, and then I think we can come that far this way. Yeah, this will be our arc. Ba, ba, ba. Oh, by the by, this is Home Odyssey, if anyone's curious. Oh, why are you reposting that? Turtle says, but femboys are so good to be flung about. Wahaha. Have you seen, I'm gonna have to go back and clip that bug. The Godot glitch. Oh my god, I was losing my mind over that. I think we need to bring all these wood. Because we got all this space back here, all this space up here, but space back here. Actually, what if we just brought circles? Yeah, that works. Scale it out a little. Yeah, we can come up that far, that fits. Come back. That. Yeah, we can scale this out. Yeah, that'll do. Probably bring the head down, so we can have the circle be wider. Yeah, because this is like the midpoint for the neck. Get down. Hide the neck for now. Okay, so that's how it's going to orbit. Unit says, my current political environment in my country is wait and see. Oh, what country is that? Since all three major political groups are holding each other hostage with something. Oh, we've been pretty chill here in Australia. I do quite like our government, like our electoral system. Like everyone gets some form of representation. But he says, sounds like a perfect time to start anarchy. Una says, God, please no, I cannot live in a disjointed country. It would be ideal if we don't have to get to that point. Austrian, welcome! We're actually talking politics. A lot of politics. Oh, by the by, if it'll let me, Mizuki does a lot of streaming. We should probably give them a shout out. And they're currently studying politics. So if you like talking politics, I don't know if they talk politics in their channel, but slash out they do they've been streaming Silent Hill stuff. They like there we go. They like and they've also been streaming Kingdom Hearts. So if you if you're like me and you have a massive amount of nostalgia about Kingdom Hearts, I've been very much enjoying watching no politics on stream. Okay, no politics on stream for them. So if you want to talk politics with Mizuki, this is the place to do it. But if you want to watch some Kingdom Hearts, like if you have massive nostalgia about Kingdom Hearts like me, it's been really fun watching them experience a lot of Kingdom Hearts for the first time. And they also do Dark Souls, and they've been playing Silent Hill, so they do some horror content. And unlike me, they're not boring about it, because they actually get scared. I'm very boring to watch horror gameplay of, because I grew up with it. But they seem to get spooked, which is fun to watch. Scuzzy says, now I just have a lyric stuck in my head from System of a Down. I love System of a Down. Such good music. Why do they always send the poor? Yeah, that's because the poor don't matter as much to. Yeah. Austrian says, how deep into the politics are they? Is it average or deep political theory? I think we're kind of skimming the surface right now, but if you wanna lead us in a little deeper, wink wink. Na 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 na. I think I'll do some little marks on this too. So, whoops. This is point 1, and then go 2. Space these out roughly. We can keep it consistent. There we go. It says the main problem in my country, cough Indo, is the large systematic and wait. It's a large and systematic. Do you mean systemic? Systematic and controlled the executive, legislative, and judicial. Ah, okay. So you've got like a majority party. When it says the usual corruptions for me, yeah, we have a lot of that sort of corruption here too. Which is, again, very unfortunate. Alright, so let's get over here. And yeah, we just got a head. Easy peasy. Duplicate layer. Over here. Duplicate layer. Here. Working? Look at the timeline, it's not looking... Oh yeah, it's working. Yep, that's working. But up to here. Mizuki says it's not corruption, it's lobbying, and that's definitely very different. Yes, yes. Oh, wait, hang on. Was that sarcasm? I'm not sarcasm. Was that sarcasm? I feel like that might have been sarcasm. He says it's sarcasm. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, lobbying is definitely very gross. It's just a way for corporations to literally buy their way into legislation. Which, I don't know how anyone could think that's like I've heard arguments about why it's like it's necessary, but yeah. None of it made sense to me. Okay. This is obviously a little slow. Let's bring the frame rate up to maybe 12? Play. Maybe all the way up to 18. What? Did I not put it in properly? Oh no, I put it down to 8. 18. Whoa, not 108. 80. Play. Ooh, I think we might need to go a little bit faster. Suzuki says lobbying is just legal corruption. It absolutely is. But what was the argument? I'm trying to think. I like to try and keep an open mind, because if you don't have an understanding of the arguments of the other side, it's a lot harder to argue against them. This way 22. I think it was something like they pay to do research into so the argument was that the lobbyist organizations are financing financing political research, I think, was the justification. Wait, she's not saying I agree with it, I definitely don't. But yeah, that was the kind of gist I got. Alright, so now I'm gonna animate this floof. So, I think we want to start here. And then as the head comes this way, I want to animate the ears. So I'm actually going to duplicate this layer. So we've got like a reference of the midpoint. Hide that. It says, damn, this is such an interesting conversation, but I also got to get going. Oh, bye, Scuzzy! Have a good day, and thank you so much for hanging out. It's going to be a short stream today anyway, because I got to... Yeah, it's only going to be an hour and a half stream. Either bye. And if anyone has anyone they're a fan of, any friends, ideally small streamers that they'd like to raid into, or anyone who's going to be starting streaming soon, wink wink, or, I mean, if there's anyone here who's going to be starting streaming soon, like to accept a raid, let us know. Because, yeah, we'll be wrapping it up soon, I think. My thing's starting. 5 minutes. Oh. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, if anyone has anyone they'd like to raid? Wait, I can suggest someone? Not me this time. Yeah, it has been a fun. I do like these political conversations. I know it's not for everyone. I try to be as inclusive as possible, and if there's people in chat that feel like I understand a lot of people, especially those who are living it right now, just want to escape. They just want a break from all the political stuff, and they just want to be able to relax, listen to a streamer, and just get away from a bit. And I do respect that need. But I also do really like when chat's down for a bit of a politicking. Osrian says, I've been making what I call political tree. Majority of the time, it drives me mad. But oh yes, I remember you telling us about this. Today I started making the socialist branch. Still, I don't know what the big difference between orthodox Marxism and classic Marx. Me neither. No idea. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Freddy's now at the top of the leaderboard for clips. The Clipper. Clippy! Freddy's now our resident Clippy. So he says, I don't want to leave, though. Wait, can I suggest someone? They're doing a subathon. Sure. Ideally, a small streamer. I was kind of hinting at, Mizuki, are you going to be streaming soon? Scale the Fox is streaming. I think it's a subathon. Very cool guy. I think he's going to quit streaming soon. The last stream This is the last stream, a 40 plus hour stream. Oh my goodness, that is savage. I've tried streaming marathons, would not recommend. Not do marathons. I just as a baseline, don't do marathons. They are painful. But sure, let's take a peek. Banana. Scaly's the fox. Oh yes, fox on fox. Okay. So they're 6 hours into it. They are playing... Wait. Oh, goodbye, so... Okay. Sounds good. Oh yeah, they only have 3 viewers, so yes, absolutely. Let's show them some love. Oh, okay. Well, did you want to send me, like, a whisper or a DM over Discord if you're gonna be streaming soon? Because, I do like to support my friends first, so, if you are gonna be streaming soon, send me a whisper, and, I'll hold out until you're ready to go, and then we can raid you. Otherwise, we'll, go ahead and raid Scaleless the Fox. Does anyone ask but has anyone asked what does the fox even say? Everyone wants to know what does the fox say. No one asks how the fox feels. Isn't that right, Mizuki? People are always more concerned with what we say than how we feel. No one just asks, how are you feeling today, Fox? Everyone's like, oh, what do you say? So, yeah, I want to get the floof. Flooping about. So, well, this lot here, so as it's starting to go this way, we want this floof to start, and we're gonna need our onion skinning on for this. Oh, we don't want next frame though. We want only the... Guy says, I said that so many times. Have. Says, but I gotta go. Have a lovely stream. Bye, Mizuki. Have a good one. Thank you so much for hanging out. Turtle says, take care. Scotty says, bye. Turtle says, I bet the fox feels great. I mean, it helps having you around, Turtle. Alright, so... Actually, we're gonna turn off onion skinning here. We're gonna turn this layer on, pop underneath, and this is gonna be our reference. Because this is the first standing still when the head's at this position. So we gotta take this point here. Guy says, but have you asked? Huh? Turtle says, I always ask permission before feeling. I'm not sure I follow. Could you, like... Oh, shoot, I'm painting on the wrong layer. Could you state that in a different way? Like, I'd like to know what you mean, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna have this floof here come up this way a little. So as the head's moving, I want the floof and eventually the ears to also kind of like have some animation. I don't want just to have the head doing an orbit because that's boring as heck. This is a lot more fun. Oh, well. But yeah, ooh, that looks cool. Well, I'm very optimistic about how this is going to come out. Okay, this is good. It's a dumb joke. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't a dumb joke, but it sounds like a fun joke. I just like to be in on the joke. Gay says, anyways, I'll be going now. Bye, hugs, and love to you all. Bye, Scuzzy. Thank you so much for hanging out. Always a joy. I'll be wrapping things up soon too, so you're not gonna miss out on much. Mizuki is live. Yes. Do you mind if we raid them instead of that fox friend of yours? Because like I said, I would much rather support friends of the channel, if that's okay with you. Sounds like you were pretty keen on this this person who's having their last stream. Raid ahead. Never redeemed anything. Okay. Thank you. Turtle says, I should probably disappear too, to be honest. Okay, bye, Turtle. Thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, we'll be wrapping up soon, so you're not gonna miss much. But yeah, so that's that. Ooh, okay, I'm feeling very optimistic about this. This is gonna look cool as heck with this cheek flute popping about. Yeah. Let's edit this one. I think we'll just do one more frame. We've got a really good idea. We were very distracted this stream, yapping about politics and, you know, fixing all the world's problems. I say that with some level of condescension, but it's also important to have these conversations. Not a fan of the idea of no politics at the dinner table. I feel like that's just begging for society to go in exactly the way you don't want it to. But yeah, I've really enjoyed today. Even though it was a very short stream, we got a bit done. Like, not necessarily a lot done in terms of, you know, what I was supposed to be doing, i.e. the emote, but so tomorrow I'm thinking, actually, let's set up the read. Zuki's currently doing Monster Hunter. I don't have much experience with Monster Hunter, but they use. So I'm thinking tomorrow, since people seem to have a lot of interest in it, we might do a game stream. So yeah, I might play the demo of Neverway with y'all, and when we're done with that, maybe we'll play the demo of. We'll play another horror game demo. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a gaming stream. I don't do a lot of gaming streams. They don't seem to show up very often to my gaming streams, but this seems like the kind of game that I'd really like to share with you, because you know it's by the same artist who did Celeste, and that art is phenomenal, and it just looks really cool, like exactly my kind of game. Deadwood plus Stardew Valley, like damn, you got my number. But yeah, it's very special thanks to well, everyone. Thanks to Scuzzy for recommending the raid target, and just thanks to everyone for being very, very open-minded and patient with talking about politics, because I know it can be difficult sometimes, I know it can be stressful, but you've all been very brave, and I'm proud of you. So yeah, tomorrow. Oh, thank you, Chaos. Chaos is lovely stream as always. Oh, bless. Yes. So we're gonna go right into Mizuki. Let's Fox Raid. Fox Raid. Thank you all so very much for coming. I had a really good time, and yeah, see you tomorrow for a rare gaming event. Yeah. Bye.
Over your family's stories of courage and resilience. There could be more to your story.